You're listening to Tori Writer's She Said What podcast. I'm Tori, along with Marcy Persky. If you've been keeping track of the action at Marcy's Expletive of Awesomeness Ranch, you will know that they have faced a dramatic water disaster, a predator invasion, and now apparently dogfighting. Add a little vacation planning to that and, well...
So we decided we're keeping the bulldog, right? We're keeping Belly, our English bulldog.
I thought you said you said that, and then you changed it, and then you said that.
I know.
And
It keeps going back and forth. Nobody wants her. Every time we think someone wants her, they change their mind. So we're like, okay, our house is going to be split in half. Minion, who's cuckoo for coconuts at age 15, is finally going to the vet tomorrow. I'm going to see if they can give him some kind of sedative, because I've tried everything that's natural. And nothing works, and all he does is barkity, bark, 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 and it makes my head want to explode. So I'm going to try and get him in the car, take him to the vet, and say, shoot him up with something before I'm cuckoo for coconuts. Anyway, we had a storm. Minion was freaking out, locked Belly up in her jail cell, and she broke out of jail.
Oh, dear.
She has figured out how to open her jail cell. And so there was a big fight, like inches from me. Frankie hears it. He comes running and pulls him apart. This time, Minion got bit. And now I'm going, and she's been really good. Ever since the second time we said we were getting rid of her and put her up all over Facebook and said, you need this dog.
Yeah, dogs know things. They know when you're at the end of your rope. Somehow they know it.
She's been really well behaved. And I know she's just saving it all up. But yeah, so that's what's happening at the swear word of Awesomeness Ranch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sounds awful.
And I have new glasses.
They look pretty sharp. I like your glasses. They
Thank
look
you.
like they look very look very Mad Men.
Actually,
They're very
Ben told
60s.
me that
Yeah.
I need a naked dog and a martini.
Yeah, that's the 60s. You need a leopard skin sheath dress, a little tiny purse, a tiny dog, and you need one of those purses with the top that's made of wood and flat so you can put your martini on it at the garden party. Those are your new glasses.
Speaking of, I would never get into a sheath dress. But I did like...
You could. It just would need to be like a really... it would need to be a really buttressed up sheath. It would need to be supported like the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, you're going to love this.
Uh-oh.
We're going on vacation in 3 weeks. We're down to 3 weeks now.
Okay.
And so, of course, I get sucked in by everything that's on TV. You know that. I went to Sam's Club today.
Uh-oh.
And got this GNC multivitamin for energy and metabolism, specially formulated for calorie burn and focused timed relief.
It's called caffeine. What are you talking about? It's going to be 99%.
No, it's all this stuff. I read it, and it doesn't have caffeine in it.
It's just Red Bull. It's all it is. It's just Red Bull
in a capsule.
That's right. It's caffeine.
Well, if I can lose like 10 pounds around the middle before we go,
for God's sakes.
that would make me happy.
Yeah, well, drink more coffee. That's all.
Oh,
Get
you
rid
know
of
what?
that dishwater that you drink and actually drink some real coffee.
I actually drank coffee like just an hour ago,
And
I'm never going to bed tonight.
there you go. Yeah, I can't drink coffee after 4 in the afternoon.
But we were in Flagstaff. We still had an hour to get home. And I was just like, all of a sudden, boom. I just went, I crashed out because I learned a new trick. I order my groceries now from Sam's Club online. And then when I get there, I check a little box and they bring them out and put them in my car.
Whee!
And that way I'm not buying a bunch of crap that I don't need.
That's,
A.
yeah.
B, I don't have to deal with morons in Sam's Club. And I don't mean the people who work there. They're great. I'm talking about the idiots with all their dogs.
But
and
who will appreciate your not peopling t-shirt if you never go into Sam's Club?
I'm taking it as a swimsuit cover to our vacation to a very tiny resort that only has 11 rooms and 3 cabanas
And where is this?
in Belize.
Oh, you're taking your cabana boy to Belize, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then.
And we're staying on the jungle side. We're not going, we fly into Belize City, then we get on another little like puddle jumper plane, and then we get into some kind of a wheels vehicle and go all the way to the other side of the island where there aren't people. And it's right by a cool reef. I can't wait.
It sounds good.
It sounds perfect. We've been saving up for a long time.
Oh, this one isn't courtesy of Frankie's boss who wants to thank him for doing such a brilliant job?
This is courtesy of me who squirreled money away in a bank vault, it's called, so that nobody could touch it and wouldn't even see it except for me.
Aha.
And I waited till it got big and I said, okay, baby man, where do you want to go? And he said he wanted to go to like one of those places where they have the house right up over the water.
Yeah.
But those are super, 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 super expensive.
You would get one of those places that dangles over the water. This whole thing is so out of character for you. Not only are you flying, you're taking a puddle jumper, and you thought about one of those houses that gives most people vertigo. And if this keeps up, there will have been such a shift in the fabric of our universe that somehow I will find I've adopted 3 Siamese cats and like them. But it's your vacation, so I guess nothing's really normal.
We're flying Southwest, so we can take 2 bags free
Whee!
each. And we're going business class. We're sitting up front, and we get free drinks and
there's
stuff.
There's no business class in Southwest. What are you talking about?
Yes, there is. Yeah. There is. It's $250 extra.
On Southwest Airlines?
Yeah, it's the first 15 rows. Now, they're doing this new thing.
Oh, I thought that didn't start for a while.
Nope. We are in the special people.
So that means you get like a bigger bag of pretzels, or what does that mean exactly on Southwest?
We get 2 free drinks.
Whee!
We don't have to wait for every stupid person who can't reach their carry-on. I'm already packed, but now I have these multivitamins for energy and metabolism.
You better be careful and make sure those are legal to take in a suitcase out of the country. God knows what's in them.
I'm taking it before we go.
Yeah,
I'm double dosing them.
God knows what's... Oh, you're going to take a waker-upper, and then you're going to have 2 drinks. Oh, dear.
No. I'm taking them in the next 3 weeks.
Oh.
I'm not going to take them with me.
I see. Because by then you'll be as skinny as you're going to be.
I probably am right now.
Also, God only knows what's in those things. For all you know, you'll get to customs and some drug-sniffing Belgian Malinois will haul you out of line, and there will go your whole vacation, and then some. Well,
what can I say?
I'm glad that all this planning is going as expected, and that, of course, I know with you that no planning ever really goes as expected.
No.
So the fact that you've saved all this money and planned so carefully and saved so lovingly for this particular exotic vacation.
Don't say the H word.
Just makes me absolutely on pins and needles to hear what goes wrong.
And they better not be up to like the name Eve, because if Hurricane Eve is on the horizon, guess who's grounded for life, even as an adult?
I
would blame her.
I don't know. I worry because in general, you are the human embodiment of Murphy's Law. And
I know.
If I were you, I would like not plan anything and just hope for the best.
It's not supposed to be hurricane season, but they're coming early.
It makes me nervous when you.
I know. Don't remind me. I'm taking my special vitamins.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear any of this planning. That way, if God forbid it goes south, then...
You'll be the first to know.
It had nothing to do with the fact that you bragged about it on the podcast. That's what I have to say. But I never heard any of this. I have not heard a word about this vacation. As far as I know, you're just going to go down to Flagstaff and stick out your thumbs and see how far you can get.
No.
We've got some more podcasts before you leave, and I'm going to try to lower, on every recording, I'm going to try and lower the expectations so that by the time you actually leave for the airport, people are expecting that your vacation will be spent wearing a pair of Carhartts and making mud pies in a puddle in some bad neighborhood.
Hey, as long as there's water involved, I'll be happy.
That's right, because that's more than you've got right now.
That's right.
Thanks for listening to the Turi Writers She Said What podcast. Since you've made it to the end, you might want to know that my book, She Said What? A Life on the Air, is not only available in print, but now also in complete audiobook form, narrated by me and available on Audible.